drop the puck on this opening faceoff. The Flames will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. With possession along the wall. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Pittsburgh's gained the line and into the zone. Breakaway! Oh, and the defender had a different idea there.
Well, he thought he had it, and then the defender comes out of nowhere. Why? Jumps to the puck, fights for position, and negates that opportunity.
Oh, what a save!
That doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save.
And as play continues, this place is still buzzing, and they're getting loud here now.
Wow, this is all about fan appreciation for that huge save. And man, does this ever feel good. You know, you feel it right through you when you know you've made that big save, and everyone around you is appreciative.
Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Moves into the offensive zone. Right up Main Street and on the attack. He scores! What a goal! Calgary's got to be feeling good about their game tonight. Here they already lead in this one, and they've been dictating the pace of play also.
Well, they get the game's first goal midway through the period, James, but I liked their game right from puck drop. I mean, the way that they've started, the urgency around the puck, they pounded it, they've had a heavy forecheck, and now they get rewarded for their efforts.
Puck grab by Heinen. Tremendous stop by Wolf.
This shot's come from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Play whistle dead, offside the call. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. The Penguins take control of the faceoff. Timmins setting up against the wall. And now he moves it quickly to the goalie's best friend. Comes up big again as it goes off the outside of the frame.
The Penguins are trying to claw their way back into this game, and that's not how you do it. When you have an opportunity to execute, you have to find the back.
And here comes the knight in shining armor.
Well, this has been a heated game all the way around, and you're looking down, you see that one of your players is injured, you have to defend them.
Oh, I know a lot of people love watching these, but hopefully nobody's hurt here, seriously.
Yeah, that's tough to watch, especially taking that last punch. It was decisive, and he went down hard. The home side is going to gain a lot of adrenaline after that win. Frustration, physicality, and that fight says it all.
Pittsburgh's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Avoids the poke check. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Blocked in front. Puck picked up by Sharangovich. Timmins draws a penalty. Looks like a slashing call coming up here. Let's get the official decision.
Well, with a one-goal lead, there's a small margin of error, James, and to protect it, you can't be in the box. Now they're short-handed, and they got to find a way to kill it off.
Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Blocked him in the open ice. Here's a shot. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Calgary's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Calgary's won the faceoff. Directed over to Bean. And that slides right out to center ice. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Crosby's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Here's a chance! Oh, going wide!
Players work too hard to have the puck on their stick and to get to scoring areas to not hit the net. Even if they don't score,
still tied it up! Opportunity knocking, and they take advantage of the power play!
Well, you spend so much time in practice working on it because you want to have different players to throw off the PK units, and I thought they did a real effective job reading what they were giving, and then they were able to bury it.
And now it's over to Coronado. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Here's a feed in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Turned away on the wraparound. Oh, what a great reactionary stop there. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Dishes it off. Slides the puck over. And now he moves it to Coleman. The Flames take it along the wall. Let's it go. That was amazing. What a save by Chari. Calgary's gained possession along the boards. Here they come on the attack. Takes a shot. Tremendous stop by Chari. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. Pushes it across to Crosby. The Penguins played along the boards. Puck scooped up by Lizotte. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Oh, and it's another save on the play.
Beauty save back there. He's really owning his crease.
Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck now. My goodness, the pressure really building here in the offensive end. To the outside. There's the collision. A boost. Scores! And they take a drive to Flush City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line.
Quick shot, and one last save. And that concludes the first 20 minutes of play. Second period action. Stick around.
Coleman's earlier injury is going to keep him out of the game, James. He just received confirmation from the staff, and this isn't good.
Not good at all. Huge blow for the team, and somebody who's just so well-liked too, right? Those intangibles that he brings on the bench as well at times like this.
Yeah.
Don't like seeing that at all. Calgary's got the puck along the boards. Loses his balance on the play. Shot denied by Chari.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Centering feed. He scores. What an opportunity and delivers. Pittsburgh's now taking a 2-goal lead here in the second.
That's a huge goal. That's going to give him a 2-goal cushion. You can see the excitement on the bench right now. That's all it takes to have an impact. They put it in the net. Now they can take a deep breath and go play with creativity.
Good defensive effort to poke it away. Hammers the one-timer. Huge stop by Wolf. He scores! Shades of NHL 94, baby!
Well, this is a real tough shot to handle, James. He might have dropped a little bit early into his butterfly, which would have exposed the top of the net. Shooter reads it perfectly and goes top shelf.
And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. One-on-one with the goaltender. He scores! That's how you finish the breakaway!
Well, he breaks away from the back with his speed. James makes no mistake. Very decisive and puts it in the back of the net.
Lots of time left in this period. Pittsburgh's now up by 4. It says it just out of reach. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. Both teams readying here for the face-off. Calgary's won the draw and they're on the attack.
Puck possession right off the draw.
They
James.
score! And a huge goal to try to shift the tide.
Well, they're going to have to do more than that if they want to shift this tide. I don't think the coach is going to be very impressed with their preparation coming into this game, James. But they found a little bit of life here. Let's see if they can get something back-to-back and create some momentum.
Poked away by Grzelcyk. Pittsburgh's got the puck. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Pass to Letang. Dishes it to Malkin. Keeps a hold of the puck. Picked up along the boards by Malkin. He scores! That's how you put it in the back of the net.
Well, he gets lost in coverage here, but it's absolutely a perfect pass distributed right on a tee to him in his wheelhouse, and he finishes it off.
And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Grabbed in the open ice by Rust. Crosby's gained the line and on the attack. Picks up the pass. Moves corner of the attacking area. Quick shot! Makes the save with the chopper! And bunts it out of midair. Poked away in the offensive zone by Uyghur. Up along the wing. Feeds the puck across to Sharangovich. Moves it to Uyghur. Oh, what a hit along the wall.
And that's a clean one, James. A great angle, shoulder to shoulder, and just laid it on thick.
And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Slides it across to Raquel. Moves the puck to the attacking area. And he feeds it down to Joseph. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. And he slides it quickly to Mantha. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. From the point, looks to make something happen. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Intercepted in the offensive end by Coronado. To the front! Oh, a true warrior to block that. Slides into Miramanov. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Moves it to the middle. And that goes off a stick. The Penguins gain control of the puck against the wall. The Flames go to work on offense. The Penguins have it behind the net. Pumps the puck away. They've got numbers. Takes a shot. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out. Moves it quickly over to Tomasino. They've got numbers here. Fires it on net. And a penalty's coming up on the play.
He's ahead of the pack here off to the races, and he gets taken down from behind, and that's going to be a penalty shot tripping all day long.
Save on the penalty shot.
Well, he does a great job of making himself as big as possible, and he doesn't bite first, James.
Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Quick shot. Denies him in front. And he slides it quickly to Grissom.
Make more stops like that, James. Got to reset the momentum for his team. I mean, it's not about what happened or the present moment. It's about the next save, and that's the key contributor to reset this team and get them moving forward.
Oh, he needed to make that style. Seconds, and he makes the save. And that brings the period to an end. All right, third period just around the corner. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. I'm going to get more popcorn, and we're coming back with much more next. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm fired up. Pounder's fired up. The players are fired up. And I know you're fired up for the third period. Well, this has been an absolute blowout through the first two periods as we get underway here in the third. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Pittsburgh's been terrific through 40 minutes of play, but you know the coach is going to be preaching that full 60 minutes to be consistent and see it right through. So they have to be defensively responsible, but when they can be on the puck, be hard on it.
Anderson's going to play it against the half wall. Here he is on the redirect. Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Pittsburgh's got the puck against the half wall. And he takes the feed. Quick pass to Coronado. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away.
Malkin's had the puck on his stick for a great portion of this game so far, James. He's creating, he's had a multi-point night, and it's not done yet.
Made the save on the play. Bumped off the puck. Now a quick pass to Huberdeau. Intercepted at center by Letang. A little back and forth. Here's a short pass to Letang. And puts the body into it, a little bumper car hockey. Taken by Huberdeau. Reads the play and forces the turnover. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Shot! Sensational stop by Chari.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Steps across the blue line. Great defensive effort with the stick. The Flames gain possession along the wall. Quick feed to Uyghur. Swing and a miss. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Graves. He's in all alone. What a save. That's how you do it.
That's a great save by the goaltender. Really quick, James. Anticipates quick movements to be able to prevent that deep from going in.
And it's a quick pass to Sharangovich. Read it perfectly and breaks up the play. Great forecheck by Hayes. Tries to get it over to Sharangovich. And he coughs it up with the pass. Pittsburgh's got the puck in the defensive end. Good use of the body on the play. Puts it on net. Oh, big time save by Wolf.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Series taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. Here comes the official's decision. The Penguins don't like it, but they'll serve two in the penalty box. The Flames get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity for this team. It's going to start in the face-off circle, getting possession with the win, and then looking to set up.
Benstrom's slugging the puck. Scrum along the boards. The Flames have it against the wall. Pokes it away in his own end. And the puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to regroup. All alone! Denied on the breakaway. Oh, he came up clutch there.
Well, he really
They
did.
got an on-man rush. And they're on the attack. A pass. Scores off the rush, and that's how you finish. Calgary's got to find a way to continue to attack here now, right, Cheryl?
Yeah, and they're going to do that by throwing defensive structure out the window and just pushing forward. You can expect 4 players to be involved in the attack when they get going north.
The Flames have it now. Sends a pass over. And he gets a piece of that one and denies it. And now he moves it quickly to Raquel. Takes it to the front. Scores! Well, that's number 2, Pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You got to believe he's going to be looking happy. That's what you call having a knack for the net, James. When you get in tight and you're sniffing around, you better get that puck off quickly because you know there's defenders all in around you that are going to come and close.
Makes some space. Made the stop on that play. A chance in front. Denies him.
Jarry's all over that save. I mean, he's dialed in and he recognizes where he has to be at the right time.
Tomasino stick handling in his own zone. Shakes off the coverage. Oh, what a denial by Wolf. Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame. They score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels and getting 2 in a row. Back-to-back. Here they come. Well, he fought for position to find this puck on his backhand, James. He's running out of real estate, but he was able to put it through and find the netting.
The Penguins probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here. I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always the word that coaches talk about. If they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Hunts into the offensive zone now on the attack. Here's a feed in front. Oh, what a chance, and he fanned on the puck. Slides the puck to Paul. Across the line from center. Moves it to Sharangovich. Denied by Chari.
Hunt's time in the penalty box is up, and he's got to get back to just finding his place within the game on the ice, and he gets a nice scoring chance right there that needs to give him some confidence. He can play physical, but he's also got to play with his brain. This penalty is a frustration call. You're down by a few, and end of the game, and you take one. That's all it is.
And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. The fans desperately urging for them to shoot before the clock winds down. Save made by the goalie. And there's the final horn, putting a bow on this one here this evening. The Penguins take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Toss up the puck after that hit. And that one's turned aside. And he passes it up ahead to Neighbors. St. Louis steps inside. Sneaks by the poke check. Back to the blue line. No room for that one to get through. Can't hang on after that hit. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Oh, pokes it away. Gutsy move, but it pays off. Moves it quickly over to Parayko. Picked off by Rust. And he slides it quickly to Grzelcyk. And that's poked away. Scooped up along the wall by Grzelcyk. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Takes a bump, but still hangs on to the puck. Shakes himself free. Scores! And just like that, we've got our first hit game. And we're going to have a broadcast headset on.
I was just putting it on, James. That was incredibly fast, and the coach couldn't have drawn it up any quicker. They say, hey, let's get off to a good start. I'd say they just did.
Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. And now it's grabbed by Bemstrom. Look at this! Here's a shot. Great save from in tight.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low spot, getting in front of it and making the save.
Let's go! And we're all tied up.
Yeah, we are, James, and you can certainly feel them coming, couldn't you? I mean, the energy was starting to shift, and they get rewarded with that goal.
Still lots of time left in the period. We are all tied up in this one. The Penguins win possession here in the open ice. Hammers him in the open ice. Denied by the goaltender.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Puck grab by Malkin. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. The Penguins will play it from the corner. He got all of that hit. Off a stick. Oh, look at this. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Fowler. And that's deflected. And he sidesteps the check there. Strong defensive effort. Quick pass to Sundqvist. Pittsburgh's looking to break out of their own end. Sends it over to Malkin. Denied by Binnington. Taken along the wall by Malkin. The Blues have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Here they are on the attack. Oh, and it makes the save, just not enough to keep it out.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason, and this time, he bails his team out.
More than half the period has expired. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. St. Louis wins the offensive zone draw, and they'll start with the puck. And a bad pass, and they'll be forced to start all over again outside the offensive end. Grabbed along the boards by Falk. Handles the pass. St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. Jarry's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Turn that chance aside. And he gives it over to Letang. Now he slides it up to Hayes. Picks off the pass in the defensive zone. St. Louis has it against the half wall. Pittsburgh's got possession of the puck. Moves it on over to Heinen. Here's a chance on the backhand. Sacrifices the body to block that in front. Here they come on the rush. Standing tall with the save. Feeds it to Heinen. Gaining momentum up along the side. Passes it over. And that's intercepted by Torchenko. Loses the coverage there. St. Louis on the attack. Shot. Denied by the goaltender.
After that huge hit, he's really laboring to get off the ice, and you know that no player ever wants to stay down, so he's finding a way, mustering up everything he's got in him to find his way to the bench.
Look out! That's it for period number 1. Second period action coming up in moments here on EA Sports.
Duke's earlier injury is going to keep him out of the game, James. We just received confirmation from the staff, and this isn't good.
Not good at all. Huge blow for the team. And somebody who's just so well-liked, too, right? Those intangibles that he brings on the bench as well at times like this.
Yeah.
Don't like seeing that at all.
The Blues take it across the line. Scrum ensues along the boards. Slides it across to Grizzly. Here's a short pass to Raquel. Into the offensive zone. Puck picked up by Crosby. And a great save.
What a save. I mean, how quick you have to be able to get on that puck, James. Anytime it's in the low slot, you got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Great read with the stick. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Lots of time left in this period. We got a tie game. Pittsburgh's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Quick feed to Tomasino. Moves inside. And that goes off the glove and it stays out. Works it across to Shen. Puck scooped up by Broberg. Pittsburgh's got it in the neutral zone. The Blues will play it in their own end. In all alone on the breakaway. Oh, he put it off the pipe.
Well, he had the goaltender beat, James. Quick release, and it just goes off the post and out. That's an unlucky bounce.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. It's all tied up. The Blues win that offensive zone face-off. Big time stop there. Good defensive stop at the poke check. Oh, those Blues scores! A timely finish, and they've taken the lead.
Sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James. You can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck luck and they put it in.
The Blues have been impressive to watch tonight. They've had a lot of shots on net, and they lead it here in the second. St. Louis has won the draw, and they take possession in the neutral zone. Taken by Thomas, and makes the save. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. The Penguins take it from the side. On the attack along the boards. Oh, what a save on the play! Wow!
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save.
Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. St. Louis plays it against the boards.
Letty's been so dangerous tonight, James. He scored the go-ahead goal, and he's got the puck on his stick now.
Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Moves it to Letang. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Handles it along the blue line. Cuts to the paint. And he gets a chunk of that to keep it out. All sorts of pressure here in the offensive end. They've really turned it up a notch now. Over the boards to Texier. Skates with it. Oh, what a stop there. There's a hit on the play. Carrying it. Looking. Makes a save right there. Moves the puck into the attacking area. From the point, they take control of it. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Slides it across. Takes the puck at the point. Scores! Well, talk about a friendly ping right there.
Oh, yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? And you got to get the right one, and that one is in his favor.
Past the halfway mark of this period, St. Louis continues to lead by a pair of goals. Pittsburgh's won it. And now it's grabbed by Carlson. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Graves plays it against the boards. And that's a great hits-up play by Holloway.
The Blues have been playing great defensively. Their sticks are in the right position, but they need to make good on them. This game is
Scores! What a finish!
Well, he explodes into that one-timer. It's a perfect setup, and he's in wonderful position. Gets a perfect rotation and buries it.
St. Louis is starting to run up the score here. I'm sure at the other end of the ice, they're probably hoping run time here the rest of the way.
You know it. Wouldn't they love that? Because it has been a dominant performance. I mean, look at the number of goals they put up. They've dominated in all areas of the ice. Now it's a matter of coming out in the third and finishing what they've started.
The Blues gain possession, and he lowers the boom there. He scores! Sidney Crosby syndicate! The Penguins are down, but they're certainly not out after that strike.
They needed a little offensive flair to get back in this one. Now a deficit of 2, and with an intermission that looms ahead, there'll be a lot to talk about and get going in the third.
Into the corner now, and that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Picked up along the wall by Krug. Turns the puck over. Great read defensively there.
Jari's last save was outstanding, James. I mean, it was a valiant effort. That's what gets it done. It's beyond the skill to be able to make a save. It is the will and the compete level that energizes everyone around him.
Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Texier. There's the horn, bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up. Players are set, officials are set, third period action is coming up. And this one's underway here in the third. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
St. Louis is ahead in this game, but man, there has been zero defensive structure. It has been all about offense on both sides of the puck here, James. Both teams really flying through the neutral zone, looking for offense anytime they can get it.
Pittsburgh's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Flies it over to Parayko. Moves it quickly over to Letang. Pittsburgh's moving it into the offensive end. He's got a step. Oh, great hustle to break up the breakaway.
That's exactly why you have to have urgency on the back check, James. But when you have that puck on your stick, you have to have the situational awareness and know what's around you. That takeaway is huge.
Pittsburgh's got a hold of it against the wall. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Feeds the puck to Rust. And that's broken up by Krug.
St. Louis has a second line that's playing.
Oh, he made the save! How did he stop it?
I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back in to make it.
Great little poke check by the goaltender there. Feeds the puck to Tomasino. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Krug. St. Louis plays it along the wing. Right in the low slot. Comes up with a monster save in front. And he totally whiffs on that one. St. Louis has it in their own zone. Pittsburgh's got the puck against the boards. Taken by Texier. And it's broken up by a nice defensive use of the stick. And the play continues. Pittsburgh's got it along the wall. We got a whistle as the puck goes out of play. Past the midway mark in this period, the Blues have some breathing room as they lead by a pair. It's 4-2. Timmins looks around. Quick pass to Joseph. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Slides the puck over to Torchenko. Feeds it over. Here's a short pass to Faxa. Handles the puck. Denies him. St. Louis looks to get things going now with the puck. Puts it on net. Tremendous close save by Chari. Quick feed to Lazat. They are swarming around like bees here in the O-zone. On the outside to Torchenko. He scores! What a shot! St. Louis Lewis hasn't allowed for any let-up in the third period. They continue to apply that pressure.
They're applying the pressure, and they've dominated the game right from puck drop. I mean, their opponent has no answer or any pushback because of the way they're playing.
Knocked away by Sundqvist. Into the offensive end now. Joseph's got it along the wing. There's a shot. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
St. Louis coaches have to be impressed with what they've seen from their players tonight. They have really attacked offensively and delivered. Moves it to Thomas. And he takes the pass. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Jarry's had a difficult time tonight, James. He's struggled in the net.
Scores! And another goal for the road team here tonight. And the rain of boos has begun from the crowd.
Yeah, right from the rafters all the way down. The booing begins, and it doesn't let up. They cannot believe that their team is just not playing tonight, not happy with the effort as they're getting blown out.
St. Louis wins that faceoff at center. And there's the whistle icing the call. The Blues have definitely used the shoot-first mentality, and look at the score here late. The Penguins win the faceoff.
Ozone face-off, James. Critical time to gain possession with that clean win, and for the tired group, they get that puck moving around and a real opportunity on net.
Dishes it off. Pittsburgh's got the puck along the wall. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. The Blues have it now. Back to the point it goes. Takes the whack, but still hangs on. Trying to shake loose. He's in the clear. Broken up from behind. Denied that one. Oh, what a hit. He got all of that hip check. Sundqvist got it against the boards. And that's knocked away by Letang. And he slides it quickly to Leddy. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Letang. Moves it quickly over to Bushnevich. A centering chance! And that's intercepted. Look at the Savardian spinorama. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. To his teammate. Scores! Break out the clutch here on the ski lift because that's 4 unanswered.
Well, it's incredible. You can tell that they are moving and shaking. They're getting the puck going north. They're transitioning so fast. And man, do they have their opponent on their heels.
Pittsburgh's got possession here in the neutral zone. Final seconds of this one. An absolute clunker performance by the home team, and the fans are letting them hear it. Takes a shot. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. And we are all over with this one tonight. The Blues really controlled the pace out there tonight, Cheryl.
They controlled the pace. They actually dictated right from puck drop. A real dominant performance throughout the game, right from the back.
The Blues have won the draw, and we are now underway. Shot! Wolf's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. We're still in the early stages of this period. Still scoreless in this one. St. Louis wins the draw. Passes it over! And that slides right out to center ice. Puck grabbed by Parayko. And he hangs on to the puck. Poked away at center by Kadri. Now a quick pass to Holloway. Nice feed inside the offensive zone from the boards. Ball's hauled down. Penalty on the way. And let's see what the call is.
He doesn't like the call, but it's the ref's discretion, and he's going to the penalty box.
Both teams lining up for the face-off, and it's a chance to see if there's actually some power in this power play. St. Louis has the puck in their own end.
They haven't scored on their power play yet. They've earned this opportunity. They'll get another look at it, look for different adjustments to be made.
Shuts him down. Tries to get the puck over to Zary. The Flames carry it along the wall. Shot! And he's going to score! Right with the man engaged, and they make it click. The Flames and their fans are buzzing right now. How about that? A quick strike just minutes into this one.
Well, that quick strike gets them on their feet. And listen, when you're playing, you can feel that energy. You feed off it when your home crowd is cheering for you, especially when you're playing well. No better way than getting on the board first.
Good shot, frees the puck up. Quick pass to Thomas. Here's an off-man rush. Moves it to the middle. And that doesn't go as it's off a stick. Sends the pass in front. And that goes off someone in front. Knocks the puck away in the open ice. The Blues gain possession along the wall.
Binnington's last save was absolutely incredible, James. Not only was it pure desperation and athleticism, but I'm not sure how he can stretch that far. I think he's been doing gymnastics in his off time.
There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
Well, that's certainly not going to help the team. I mean, they're losing by one. They've got to find a way to get some momentum to get on the board. Now they find themselves killing a penalty.
Frost's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. And that's off a stick. Knocked off the puck. Calgary's got control of it now from their own end. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Shot! And makes the save. Moves the puck. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Here's a shot. Fantastic save.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
The Flames will play the puck from behind the net. It's a 2-on-1. Over the line. Sends it across. Another feed. A little give and go. St. Louis is across the blue line. The Blues gain control of the puck. Catches him in the open ice. And he dodges the poke check there. Here's the pass in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Takes the knock, but he's still got the puck. Puck picked up by Texier. And a great save.
A timely save is everything.
Scores! And we are tied. New game here, Pounder.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. Now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift, it's critical.
And off the face-off, they take possession. Here's a short pass to Hunt. Sharankovic has got it in the offensive zone. And that slides right out to center ice. Picked up along the boards by Bean. And he moves it up to Hunt. Along the half wall with the puck. And now it's grabbed by Buchnevich. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Poked away and forces the turnover at center. St. Louis looks to attack. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Can't get it to go. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. From point blank. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Binnington.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Binnington's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. In the final moments of this period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Kadri's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. Oh, look at this chance! Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Passes over to Sundqvist. St. Louis gains the zone and on the attack. The Flames have it from their own end. Sends the pass over. Moves the puck along the half wall. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Kadri's got a hold of the puck behind the net. Tosses it on to Mantha. And he takes the feed. And he takes the dish. Oh, some smooth skating to lose the defender there. First 20 minutes of play is in the books. Both teams get a chance to refresh and reset. We'll be back with second period action in no time. Clean sheet of ice. Period 2 is set to go. Well, let's see who comes out hungrier here in this second as we are still tied. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
St. Louis will be looking to manage the puck better in the second period than they did in the first. That means possession. Hold on to it and do something positive with it. The underlying metrics aren't good, and the coach would have received them. There was a ton of turnovers.
Thomas moves the puck. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Sends the pass in front. What shot! The Blues have it against the wall. Here's a shot. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Wolf. And that's just out of reach. Let's get the call. Thomas may not like the call, but it's still boarding in the eyes of the officials.
Shooting through traffic is an art, James. Not everyone can do it. You got to find a way to get the puck through. And when you have players that have the IQ and the shot, this is exactly what you do on your power play. You get it up high.
Sets a power play goal and puts them in front.
Well, that's perfect execution. You have that player advantage. You got to use it. They did it. Now they're ahead.
Calgary's push here in the second is paying off as they now lead by 1.
Well, you can certainly see the energy shift in the bench and the coaching staff talking to the team about continuing to push. Keep the pedal to the metal here. While you have your opponent down, you got to attack.
And the puck leaves the offensive zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Beans crossed the line and is on the attack now. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Pushes it across to Shen. Quick feed to Folk. And it's a quick pass to Parayko. Here he is in close. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Jostling for the puck and it's knocked away. Moves it to Neighbors. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Off the one-timer. And we'll get a reset after the puck goes up and out of play. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Calgary's been the better-looking team over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on this one-goal lead. St. Louis wins the draw here in the offensive zone. Puts the puck on net. Oh, and he just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Takes the shot, and that's blocked away. And that's some great pressure in the offensive end by Texier. On the redirect. Takes the feed. And he keeps possession. Moves it quickly over to Texier. Here's a chance. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. There's another consecutive save.
Wolf's been outstanding, tracking pucks and making huge saves like that one right there, right from the slot.
Puck scooped up by Krug. Takes the pass. Quick pass to Joseph. Wolf's got the puck and he's going to hang on. Past the midway mark of the frame, the Flames lead at 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. St. Louis goes to work in the offensive zone. Hammers one. Scores! They tied it up, and we are back to even.
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens.
The Blues win the draw. Buchnevich has got the puck. Oh, what a block. He'll get a pat on the back from the coach when he gets off, if he can get off. Feeds it on over to Kadri. Here's a chance on the attack. The Flames play it along the wing. Here's a short pass to Anderson. Trying to gain a step. He's in all alone. Denies him on the breakaway. There's another great save. Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Taken by Falk. St. Louis will play it from the back end. He's up the one-timer. Oh, that goes off the outside of the post.
I love offense, James. I never really provided any, and I would have missed this one. But right in there on the tender and isn't able to get it in the 4x6. Instead, it hits the pipe and out.
And now he moves it quickly to Anderson. Calgary's got it in their own zone. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Quick feed to Kadri. And he coughs it up with the pass. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Slides the puck across to Anderson. Slides it up ahead from the right wing. Across the line, down the left wall. Gets the puck over to Thomas. Passes it to Mantha. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. The Blues looking against the half wall. Oh, what a save in front. St. Louis plays it against the boards. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Hammers it from the point. Time ticking away, and he comes up. And one last save. All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner. The final frame of regulation has arrived. It's period number 3, and it's about to go down. And we are underway here in the third, still evened up. Will we see that go-ahead goal here? Takes the feed. Receives the pass. Calgary's on the attack. Slides the puck over. Oh, an unbelievable stop by Bennington.
Kusnevich's pass was so difficult, James. I mean, he stumbles and he's off balance, and he's still able to corral.
And that goes off the post and out. Moves it to Thomas. Now you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. With possession along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Bean. Here's a pass down low. And he takes the feed. Oh, tremendous stop on the play. Scooped up along the wall by Kadri. Here's a chance, sends it in front. And that shot's blocked.
If you can put a couple of these shifts together, you have your opponent on their heels, but you have to find a way to convert and drive the net.
And look at this, they really ratcheted up the intensity here. Along the wall to Bean. Oh, that's off the post. And the puck escapes the zone, they'll be forced to tag up. Just a great defensive read there. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Tremendous stick save by Wolf.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
The Flames take it along the wall. The one-timer! And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Sharp angle shot. Stop that one. Oh, and he makes another save. Under siege and finally grabs that one. And covers up for a whistle. Give me a sense of what's going on here on the bench with this timeout here, Cheryl.
Well, you have to utilize every timeout as an opportunity to strategize what you're going to do at the face-off dot and get a rest if you can, James.
And off the draw, they win possession. Holloway's got it in the defensive end. Fires it! He scores! Well, how about that for the ultimate gift?
Well, it's a present, that's for sure, James. Getting a goal on your birthday, I think it's one he'll remember.
St. Louis has been humming along all night long in the offensive zone, and they lead in this third. The Flames take control of the faceoff. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. The Flames have it behind the cage. Oh, and a great hits-up play to force the turnover by Thomas. Big-time stop there.
You can feel the energy in the building right now in this tight game. The pressure is on. You have to find a way to embrace it at this moment.
There's a hit on the play.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
The Blues will play it from the defensive zone. Still keeps the hold of the puck. Shakes off the coverage. Calgary's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Cuts into the paint. And look at that penalty coming up.
Without a doubt, this is a call. I mean, you're in on the breakaway, you're all alone, and then the reach from behind takes out your...
What a save on the penalty shot.
I think he had a look on the shooter here, James. He knew exactly what he was going to do, and he makes a brilliant save.
The Blues haven't stopped putting pucks on net, and they lead it here late in the third. The one-timer turns it away on the slap shot. Quick pass to Broberg. Can't keep a hold of it. And now he angles it across to Neighbors. And that one's picked off. Gets the puck back here in the neutral zone. Unable to reach that one. The Flames move the puck in the defensive zone. Coughs it up at center.
The Blues have been picking off passes left, right, and center. You know the coach is going to like this, but it has to transition to offense because this game's awfully close.
Taken along the wall by Fowler. And he slides it quickly to Leddy. The Blues played along the boards. Slides it across. Calgary's got the puck. Less than a minute to go now here in regulation. And that's broken up with a stick in front. From the right side, moves it up ahead. Avoids the poke check. Feeds it over. Here's a short pass to Kadri. Moves it around along the half wall. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. He might have a step here. Oh, it just kind of muffles that one.
Well, he muffles it because he's in tight. When you're in tight, you run out of room and you run out of option as well. You got to find a way to get the puck to the net.
Good reach for the stick to knock the puck away. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Calgary's got it, and they're on the attack. Oh, and he puts it wide of the net.
Well, this is a near miss, James. You're trying to be accurate. You know how good the goaltenders are, and you just missed by a few inches.
Final buzzer sounds, and this one's in the books. St. Louis has to feel good about that victory, but they must be tired, Cheryl.
Mentally...
it's up. The Penguins kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. Sends a pass over. The one-time blast! Rocked him along the wall. Gets in front of the one-timer. Oh, a spectacular save right there! Wow!
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James.
Well, lining up here for the face-off after a great shift there, Cheryl.
Yeah, in the offensive zone, they have all the momentum. Would be surprised to see a little stall at the face-off here to give their goaltender a little extra breather because he has been under siege. All the way down the ice, James. The ability to get away from the pack, look over his shoulder, know where everyone is, and then that clean finish. Unbelievable goal.
Sends it over to Tomasino. Oh, look at this. The Penguins will take it behind the net. Oh, and a good textbook hit there. Quick shot. Great time save. Oh, my goodness.
Well, no technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck.
And these fans are still buzzing about what we just saw. What a save that was, Cheryl.
Yeah, he made an incredible save and really engaged this fan base. They're on their feet. You know they're right into the game. And listen, when they are showing you that kind of appreciation, you also want to play for them.
And that pass goes off a stick. Calgary's looking to break out. Handles the pass. Takes it into the slot. And then got caught up in traffic and goes off a stick. Moves it quickly. Can't get a hold of that pass. Nice lead pass from the goaltender. And he sidesteps the check there. Here's a shot. And that doesn't reach the net. Still keeps a hold of it. Can't maintain possession. Loses the coverage there. And he turned that one aside. And he slides it quickly to Weegar. Oh, he caught him in the open ice.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
They score! And it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, they've been chopping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heels. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum.
Past the halfway mark of this period, Calgary's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. And a smart heads-up play to put that away by Raquel. Quick feed to Anderson. Slides the pass over to Mantha. Great hit on the play. Grabbed along the board by Anderson. Great poke check on the reach. Here they come on the attack. Breakaway. Scores! What a finish in all alone.
Wow, it isn't easy to score against these tenders, in particular in these one-on-one battles, but he fakes and is able to bury it in the back of the net.
Lazat's one possession. Feeds the puck over to Dewar. Graves moves it ahead. Calgary's got a hold of the puck now. And that's broken up by Dewar. Moves it to Achari. Tiptoes around the poke check. Big time save by Wolf.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. Crosby's won the draw at center. Into the offensive zone. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Moves it quickly over to Coronado. Calgary's got the puck against the half wall. It's a fancy footwork to kick it over to his teammate. Oh, and a huge save. Quick pass to Rust. Here they come on the attack. Here he is in close. And there's the save on the play. The Penguins gain possession. Moves it to the middle. And he elects not to shoot and will hang on to the puck. Play whistle dead penalty coming up.
Well, it's not good timing to take this penalty, James, late in the frame, and a close game at that, but they just got to get to the intermission, and then they can reset.
The Penguins will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
Power plays are a funny thing, especially when you're down by 1, James. You have to act as if you are the hunter, and you have to possess that puck and attack.
The Penguins slide the puck near the point. Oh, tremendous reflexes as he turns aside the one-timer. Wow! Mantha's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Swoops in and grabs the puck with the centers tied up in the scrum on the draw. Inside the final minute of the first here. Mantha's going to play it against the half wall. Now a quick pass to Miromenov. We got a stoppage as the puck sails over the glass. Crosby's ready to take the draw here on this power play. The Penguins win the defensive zone faceoff. Angles it over to Hayes. Picks up the puck in his own end. Dishes it to Rust. And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long. Mantha's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. The Penguins win the face-off here, and they got some time left to work with on this power play. Tremendous stop by Wolf.
Well, the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he...
A chance on the rush here. Here's a pass. Oh, what a save on the play. Picked up along the wall by Crosby. Pittsburgh's got it in their own zone. Tries to get the puck to Raquel. With some open space here in the neutral zone. Oh, and they can't keep the puck in the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Yeah, and they're jumping in right now on this.
And as they should be. I mean, you can play with an edge and play with a chip, but when you play dangerous and dirty, you're going to have to respond to your actions.
Payback time. And drops the hammer on that one.
Yeah, the clear winner as that final punch perfectly executed and a tough one on the other end.
Did they find his tooth? I don't know if they did, but nevertheless, both teams lining up for the face-off. The Flames win possession here in the open ice. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. The Penguins gain possession in their own end. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Here's a chance. Oh, tried. He scores. Evgeny Malkin. Pittsburgh's really changed the complexion of this game. Look at this. We're all evened up here in period number 2, Cheryl.
Yeah, and to do it at the beginning of the second is key. You really want to dictate pace and send a direct message to your opponent, and they do that with that goal.
And he was right there to make the stop on that play. From the point, looks to make something happen. Takes that pass back at the point. And that's blocked. Can hang on to the puck after taking a knock. And he makes the easy save. Calgary's got it into the offensive zone. Centering feed. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Takes it from the other side of the blue line. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Miromenov's got it along the boards. Pittsburgh's got a hold of it against the wall. Oh, what a chance here. Slides it across. Textbook defensive effort to end that rush. Rust's taking it from his own end. Sneaks by the poke check. And puts it anywhere but the way he wanted it to go.
There's so many moving parts in the game of hockey, which is why it's one of the most difficult sports in the world. And he gets to that primetime scoring area. You don't get that too often, and he
scores! A huge goal puts him in front!
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize. And this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead.
And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Takes it across the blue line. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Puck grab by Paul. Dished on over to Kadri. And that's poked away by Letang. Puck set across the blue line. And now it's grabbed by Grzelcyk.
Reese is getting booed every time he steps on the ice, and that's a result of injuring the hometown player, and the crowd's not going to let him forget it.
Dishes it off. On the attack along the boards. They're tied up with the ball.
Oh, that is huge, James. They were behind in this one, but they were always focused on the next step. And when you do that, you're able to look at what's ahead of you, not what's behind you. And they get the equalizer for their efforts.
The Penguins take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Pittsburgh's got the puck against the boards. Nice save from point-blank range.
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away.
Passes it over. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Drills them. Keeps a hold of it on the play. The Flames have it now. Handles the puck. Looking to get it out. Picked up along the boards by Joseph. And it's a quick pass to Novak. And a stiff break setup. Moves it to the middle. Couldn't complete the pass. Oh, look at this. Feeds it over. What a save. Oh, my goodness. I thought they had it there off the rush. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Quick feed to Frost. Into the middle of the neutral zone. Back at the point, they set it up. Here's a short pass to Zary. And that's off target as it hits the body. And there's a great save by Chari. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. There's the buzzer. 2 periods down, 1 more to go. They always say 3 is the magic number. And we've got period number 3 next. We are moments away from the 3rd period. The truth lies here. The next goal will be a critical one as we are still tied, getting underway here in the 3rd. Levels them with the hit. Rocked them in the open ice. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. From point line, they score! A clutch goal gives them the lead.
Well, it's very timely, isn't it, James? To give them the lead, and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts have led to that opportunity.
The Penguins win the faceoff and tries to make a diagonal pass to Tomasino. Pittsburgh's moving it up the ice. Grzelcyk's got it along the wing. Oh, talk about finishing your check. Wow. Puck picked up by Bean. And now he moves it quickly to Hunt. Oh, he just got thunderstruck.
Well, he did. I mean, closing so quickly. No time and space there, and just crushes him.
What a hit. That's a solid chip on the play. Calgary's got it along the wall. Tries to feed it over to Bean. Here's a shot, and that goes off a player in front. Puts it right into the wall.
Wow, this is great. He closes quickly, and you can hear the boards reverberate, James. This was a huge hit.
Great poke by Malkin. Pittsburgh's got the puck along the wall. Taken by Rust. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Coleman stick handling in his own zone. Quick feed to Hunt. The Flames carry it along the wall. Grabbed along the board by Hunt. Backlund's got it against the boards. And that's deflected off someone in front. Here's a blast. Oh, great save there.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Pittsburgh's attempt to put more pucks on net has paid off as they lead it in the third. Calgary's won the draw. Puck moved over to Huberdeau. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Takes a shot. Oh, denies them with the paddle save.
Calgary's back on the ice after serving a 5-minute major for fighting, and he had an opportunity to rest and relax in the box, as sometimes fighting can take a lot out of you. He steps on the ice and gets a great scoring chance. His time is better served on the ice.
Coronato's got it in the offensive zone. Huge steal at his own end. They've got numbers here. Quick shot. Oh, and it stays out as he gets a piece of that one. Along the half wall with the puck. And that's off target.
He can certainly be disappointed with his finishing touch there, James, but a lot of good work put into the fight for position to get to that area in the first place.
Stones him in front. Got the puck, and he's going to hang on for a whistle.
Well, there's only one reason that this game is tight, James. It's the guy between the crease. He elects to hold on to that one. He has been dynamite.
More than half the period has expired. The Penguins lead it 4-3. Kadri's won the draw here in the defensive zone. And he takes the pass. Calgary's got a hold of it along the wall. Oh, and he whiffs on it.
Well, this game looks like it's going right down to the wire, James, and one of the most important things to do now is make sure you make good blue line decisions.
Scooped up along the wall by Rust. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Slides the puck across to Huberdeau. The Flames played along the wing. Quick feed down low. Oh, and he whiffs. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass. Puck scooped up by Rust. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Tries to the crease. The Flames have a hold of it in the defensive zone. The Penguins gain control of the puck. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Slides it up to Huberdeau. Under a minute to go in the third. Slides it diagonally to Chrysler. Moves the puck along the half wall. Shot! Stuffed by Wolf. And the puck departs the zone. And he slides it quickly to Carlson. Slides the puck to Hayes. Shakes off the coverage. There's a chance at Trudge. He scores! What a play! Pittsburgh's been on a roll offensively tonight. Lots of chances, and they lead it late in this third. Malkin's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. There's the physical side. The Flames get a hold of the puck along the boards. Sends the pass over. Moves it to Coleman. Pittsburgh's looking to break out of their own end. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Centering pass. Moves it again. And that's intercepted. Directs it on over to Coleman. And it is all over with this one. The Penguins pick up the victory, and Cheryl, in my opinion, the right team won this evening.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there, James. Yeah, they had a lot of quantity, not necessarily all the quality, but they found it.
The Blues get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Takes a hit, but still hangs on to the puck. The Penguins will play it in their own end. Broken up with a stick. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Taken along the wall by Rust. Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. Takes the feed at the point. Can't connect. Good use of the body on that play. And now he tries to get it across to Crosby. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Slides it quickly to Buchnevich. Steps inside. Takes the feed at the back end. Gives them nothing in front. St. Louis has possession of the puck. Moves the puck. And he can't hang on after that hit. Picked up along the wall by Broberg. Here he is, shot in front. Scores! And they're singing the Blues tonight in St. Louis. The Blues are first to light the lamp tonight. Let's see where it goes from here.
There's been some back and forth action, and you have to believe that sometimes when there's one, there's more to come.
Centering pass. And that doesn't connect. And he slides it quickly to Shen. Loose in neutral zone. Looks to make a play over to Neighbors. Quick pass to Shen. The Penguins have it from their own end. Puck grab by Novak. Moves it quickly over to Graves. And he dodges the poke check there. And that play's neutralized. Shot from the point. And the lane's clogged up blocking that. St. Louis on the attack. Sends it out in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. And that goes off a stick. Pittsburgh's gained possession along the boards. Oh, look at this. Here's a short pass to Texier. Poked away by Graves. Here's a pass in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Broken up by Krug. From center, they get into the attacking area. St. Louis plays it against the boards. The Blues have it in the offensive end. And he takes the feed. And he takes the dish. Look out, here they come on the attack. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Torchenko. Quick feed to Krug. Moves inside. Jarry's going to hang on for a whistle. St. Louis holds a noticeable edge in the shot department here, and they lead in the first. The Blues win it. Picked up along the boards by Parayko. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Goal's got the puck. Grabs the puck. Good hit. What a steal in his own end. And now it's over to Holloway. St. Louis has it against the half wall. Comes up with the stop. Pittsburgh's got control of it now from their own end. He scores! Oh, and it's the ice cream cake when you sleep on your own birthday.
Yeah, it would have been seafood for me, but I certainly know that if my grandparents were in the building, it would have been $10 when I was a kid.
The Blues have been the better team so far in this first period. They've had multiple scoring opportunities, and as a result have the lead. Faxler's gained possession inside the neutral zone. Moves it to Rust. Takes the feed. Centering feed. And that's stopped. Takes a shot. Stops him again. Slides it across. Simple stop by Binnington. St. Louis takes possession along the wall. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Great use of the stick at center by Torchenko. St. Louis has the puck. Looking for space inside the D zone. And some good footwork to kick it away. Looks to get the puck over to Buchnevich. And he sidesteps the check there. Dying seconds and he makes the save. There's the horn for period number 1 as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us. Both teams back on the ice are lined up, and period number 2 is about ready to go. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
St. Louis is playing with speed, pace, and creativity, a reason why they have a 2-goal lead heading into the second period. You know the coaching staff will be impressed, but they'll be talking about staying the course, sticking with the game plan, and continue those good habits.
Knocked away with the stick by Pareko. He got all of that one. Center and feed. Under the pass. And he denies that great opportunity there. Denies him again. Unstoppable.
Just fantastic work by the goaltender, making consecutive saves. How athletic.
We got a penalty coming up here on the play. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Blues have been handed 2 for interference. Malkin's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. And he turns that one aside. And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. Quick pass to Fowler. Big stop right there. Grabbed along the board by Fossa. Great read, comes up with it. Loses the coverage there. Moves it quickly over to Torchenko. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. Great reach with the poke check by Fowler. Scooped up along the wall by Rust. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay. St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. Cruz out of the box.
Now there's players on the bench that would kill for that opportunity. Just no urgency whatsoever from that power play unit and didn't generate any momentum.
And now it's grabbed by Calgary. Gaining steam here on the attack. Scores! And they're cooking now.
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back.
Puck picked up by Falk. Fires it on net. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Puts another on the net. Denies him.
On the sequence of saves, I love how strong he is in his set positioning here, James. You can see that he gets square to the shooter, and that makes the second save easier.
Moves the puck across to Timmins. Intercepted at center by Thomas. St. Louis plays it along the wing. Centering feed. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Looking to set up offensively. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Here's a short pass to Thomas. Takes the pass. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Slides it over with pace to Hayes. And sends it just out of reach. Skates to the crease. Scores! Well, they needed something, and that clearly was something, Cheryl.
Yeah, it certainly was, and there's some pushback, but they're going to need to layer it because they've got to get closer than within 2 if they want to find a way back in this game.
Schenns won the draw here in the neutral zone. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Pittsburgh's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Puts it on net. Big time stop. Oh, here we go. Huge stop by Chari. Thunderous hip check on the play. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Feeds it over. Taken by Heinen. And he makes the save there. Quick feed to Schenn. Oh, the thievery coming up with the puck on the play. Shot! Big time glove save!
Binnington's able to get to position and negate that dangerous slot shot. Kyrie's looking pretty banged up out there, James. Looks like he's fighting, pushing through something. He's struggling to get to the end of the shift.
Pittsburgh's got the puck. Moves the puck up to Tomasino. And that one's turned away. Broberg's got the puck in his own zone. Takes the feed. Moves it to Texier. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. That goes off the post and stays out. And the goaltender manages to get a pad on that one. What pressure here in the offensive end. Scores! Well, that's number 2, Pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You gotta believe he's gonna be looking for the happy.
St. Louis has generated tons of offensive chances, and as a result, they lead big late in the second period. And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Quick pass to Torchenko. Here he is on the backhand. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next. 40 minutes in the books. Big third period coming up for both teams, and we're ready to go. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
The Penguins haven't had any possession time, James, and as a result, they haven't created any offense. Their opponent has really taken it to them, really worn them down, put them on their heels, and they spend a lot of time in their own zone.
Buchnevich is looking around near the point. With the blast. Makes the save of the stopper. Here's a shot. Oh, it stops him again. Here we go. Look at this. They're really applying the squeeze down on the offensive end. Moving around. Looking for options. Save made by the keeper. And it's picked up by the defense. Slides the puck across to Buchnevich. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Puck scooped up by Novak. Great heads-up play with the stick by Broberg. Now a quick pass to Shen. Receives the pass. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Now over to Tomasino. Avoids the poke check. Chance in front. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
That's back-to-back stops.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row.
And they win that neutral zone draw. Sends it in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Nice poke check. Taken along the wall by Hayes. The Blues will play it through the neutral zone. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Picked off by Bemstrom. Still has possession. Picked up along the wall by Texier. Moves it quickly over to Joseph. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Moves it to the middle. And that's stopped. Turns another aside.
Not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
Here's a short pass to Joseph. The Penguins looking against the half wall. The Blues gain possession in their own end. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Quick feed to Fowler. Way off target there.
Well, you knew that he wanted the one-timer, so he takes it, James. I think he would have been better off setting it up and teeing it up himself. As a result, that puck's wide.
Moves the puck to Kyrou. And it's a quick pass to Leddy. And now he moves it quickly to Neighbors. From the point, takes a shot. And he shut the door on that last play.
Jari's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Picked up along the boards by Neighbors. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here.
The Penguins really haven't done anything well tonight, James, and it's a tough one to take. You try and make adjustments, get yourself back in the game. You try to reset, but nothing works.
St. Louis is all smiles on the bench tonight, where almost everything they've put on net seems to go in, and they lead big time here in this third. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Binnington. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Pass across to Thomas. Broken up at center by Tomasino. Oh, my! Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net.
Binnington's been solid here tonight, James. I mean, look at the save.
Off a skate and fronted into the back of the net.
Oh, this is a tough one, James. I've been there before. You're trying to defend in front of the net. Instead, it goes off your skating in it.
Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. And now he moves it to Faxa. And that's broken up by Raquel. Centering field. Can't connect the play. Tiptoes around the poke check. Grabbed along the boards by Carlson. The Penguins gain control of it. Great reach with the poke check. Slides the puck ahead to Bolduc. And he takes the feed. Zero fear on this guy's part as he blocks it. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Moves it to Krug. Pittsburgh's on the attack. Puck grabbed by Carlson. St. Louis has it near the wall. Bolduc's crossed the line and gained the zone. Made the stop on that play. And he slides it quickly to Carlson. Sneaks by the poke check. And as the final seconds tick away, listen to this place recognize a hard-earned victory. That's all she wrote from this one tonight. The Blues pick up the win, and justifiably so, the way they played tonight here, Pounder.
Yeah, right from puck drop. I mean, they dictated the course of play. They owned possession time, and let's face it, their opponent chased the game the entire way.
Sing tonight. It's about to go down. The Flames kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. The Blues gain control of the puck. Quick pass to Holloway. In close. Quick stop by Wolf.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
And now it's grabbed by Anderson. And he slides it quickly to Mantha. Puck picked up by Falk. Sends the pass in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Oh, and what a save as he gets that one, too.
He's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time his team starts working in front of him.
Read that perfectly with the poke check. Moves it quickly over to Kadri. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. St. Louis takes hold of the puck. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Here's a chance. Oh, he saved it. Oh, my goodness, missed off.
It's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
Taken by Miromanov. Puck clears the zone, and they'll be forced to regroup. Sends it quickly to Falk. Here they come on the attack. Off the outside of the post and stays out.
Huge opportunity to go ahead in this game, James, but it hits the pipe and out. Now they're chasing.
Slides the puck over. Knocked away. Here's a short pass to Kyrou. Rocks him on the play. He's got a step. Oh, he made the save. How did he stop it?
I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound.
Trying to get a step. He's clear. Oh, that just looked like indecisiveness there, Cheryl.
Yeah, and a lack of confidence as well, James. When you're in all alone, you have to know exactly what you want to do, and you have to play with authority.
Well past the midway mark of this period. Still looking for our first goal. Puck scooped up by Weegar. Quick feed to Frost. Picked off by Krug. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. And that's intercepted by Pahal. And that's just out of reach. Oh, and a great heads-up play to force the turnover by Pospisil. St. Louis has it behind the cage. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Puck grabbed by Weegar. Grabs it in his own end. The Flames get a hold of the puck along the boards. And now it's grabbed by Frost. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. With possession along the wall. And somehow he hangs on. Excellent stick work on the play. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. Kadri's quick stick off the draw wins possession.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
The Flames take it along the wall. Denies him in front.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Here's a shot, and makes the save. Scrum ensues along the boards. My goodness, they are really starting to dial up the pressure here now. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. Late goings of this period. We're still scoreless. The Flames win that offensive zone face-off.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels, after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. Poked away in the neutral zone by Kadri. The Blues take it across the line. Pokes it away in his own end. Scooped up along the wall by Holloway. Takes a shot, and that one doesn't go. I thought that would have been the first goal of the game right there.
And that's why it's such a tough miss. I mean, you really want to set the tone in the game, and you always want to strike first.
And that'll put a bow on the first 20 minutes of action here tonight. We've got lots more still to come. Second period is just around the corner. Well, the first 20 is in the books. Let's see what this second period offers. Still zeros on the board as we are now underway in the second. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Calgary's possession time is great, James, but this can be frustrating. I mean, you have the puck on your stick, but you're unable to execute. They can't let that get to them. They have to stick with the game plan. They just have to find the mid lane of the ice and not be afraid to drive the net.
Now a quick pass to Parayko. Quick pass to Thomas. Shot! Oh, how did that stay out?
Oh, I don't even know how he made that save, James. That was all but in the net, and complete desperation and compete level to make that one.
Sends a pass over. Moves it to Mantha.
Wolf's doing everything he can to uplift his team here. Just look at that last sequence. It was so impressive. The way he was desperate and the athleticism shown in that save, it's got to give his team a ton of confidence.
He'll keep it alive and moves it ahead. Passes ahead from the right side. Quick pass to Kyrou. Big play inside the defensive zone. Passes on over to Farabee. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Sends it in front. He scores! What a goal! The Blues finally improved their shooting percentage with that goal here in the second.
And you can see how happy they are. The body language says it all. After so many misses and opportunities earlier in the game, they finally get rewarded, and that's got to give them some jump to their step.
And he gets in the lane to block that. And that's intercepted, and they'll go on the attack. Coleman's lugging the puck. And that pass is redirected. Handles the pass. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Coleman.
The coach will be very happy with that play, James. Listen, that's a good way to get your butt glued to the bench, especially when you have a lead.
The Flames have it behind the net. Hits it. Oh, one of his teammates is right in the shooting lane there. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The Blues have taken a 1-0 lead. The Flames win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Slides it back to the blue line. And that caroms off a body in traffic. And it's a quick pass to Texier. The Blues played along the boards. Keeps control of the puck after taking a little knock. Oh, how's that for a nifty play?
That's amazing when there's not much space.
Scores! And the scratching and clawing has paid off as we are back to even.
Well, we're back to evens, James. I really like their game. I mean, when you're pushing and you're trying to find a way to get ahead and on top, you have to trust the process. That's exactly what they've done, and they've been rewarded for it.
And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Handles the puck. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow! Puck sent over to Torchenko. Shot! Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. And now he moves it quickly to Frost. tries to get it to Pospisil. And now he angles it across to Ball. Here's a shot. And that goes off course off a body. And he slides it quickly to Bolduc. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. Here they come on the rush. Moves it quickly over to Frost. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly. You sense an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net.
Calgary's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that face-off. Taken along the wall by Mantha. And he slides it quickly to Uyghur. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Here's a short pass to Kyrou. Here's a chance to the middle. Brings it off the post. Now a quick pass to Pahal. From his own end, he moves it up ahead.
Fast and quick lead pass.
And that's off a stick. Quick feed to Kyrou. Here we go, on-man rush. Oh, and there's a great save by Wolf. St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. And that shot dies in traffic. The Flames get a hold of the puck. Battle along the boards. 57 seconds left. Unable to reach that one. The Blues look to start the transition game. Oh, a quick little pickpocket on the play. Oh, comes up with a kick save. We've played not one, but 2 periods now tonight. It's a chance to go grab that final snack. Go stretch your legs, because a big third period is just around the corner. Here we go. Period number 3 is underway as the puck is dropped. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
The Blues have been back on their heels throughout this entire game. The good part, they got 20 minutes left to play, and it's a close game. They got to find an opportunity to get a shot off, James, and that means generating speed, generating offense, and they'll only start if they can get into the offensive zone.
Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
Well, the penalty killers are going to have to beat a task on this one, protecting that 1-goal lead.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Calgary's looking to break out. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. St. Louis takes possession along the wall. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And puts it right over the crossbar. Looks to pass it to Pahal. There's the whistle as the play was offside. Kadri's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. The Flames win the draw. Ball's moving the puck through his own zone. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. Moves it around along the half wall. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Gets it over to Kadri.
Anderson standing up, ready to go.
St. Louis had a few opportunities, but they come up empty on the man advantage.
Well, they're going to continue to trail here because they weren't able to get the equalizer on the power play. A missed opportunity, and really, wait a second, James. I believe there's going to be a call right there. An infraction happens.
There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
Well, this is a critical juncture of the game. You've got the 1-goal lead, and now you take a penalty. The PK unit has to be the task and kill this off.
And tries to make a diagonal pass to Frost. Calgary's got the puck against the half wall. St. Louis has possession of the puck. Calgary's got possession here in the offensive zone. The Blues take possession in the defensive end. Poked away at center by Backlund. Calgary's got a hold of the puck. Moves it over to Frost. Oh, he'll feel that one.
After that huge hit, he is just struggling to get off of the ice, James, and the body language says it all as he's all hunched over. You know that the medical staff, well, they'll need him on the bench.
He grabs the puck here at the point. The Blues go over on the man advantage and are still trailing by a goal.
Specialty teams are so...
Scores! And we are back to even!
Yeah, tie game now, James. I really like the energy that they showed
zone. Picked up along the wall by Calgary. Fires it. Stopped by the goaltender.
Schen's really impressed me with that last play, James. I mean, to have the wherewithal to hold on to that puck, and that's tenacity on their way down, falling
Scores! And with that strike, they've gone in front.
Well, I really like their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows, but when you grind away and you continue to trust the process, you get opportunity, and they converted on it.
The Blues win it. And that one's picked off in the neutral zone. Kadri's going to play it against the half wall. Oh, what a stop with the stick by Bennington.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
Here's a shot. What a save by Wolf. Moves it to Mantha. St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. And he takes the pass. Calgary's got the puck in their own end. Quick pass to Mantha. Here's a chance. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Big save by the goaltender once again.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I gotta say, where are the D-boxing out?
Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. And he had an answer with that save. Moves it quickly over to Farabee. Binnington's got the puck, and he's going to slow things down.
Well, he's slowing things down because his team has been under siege, James. It's the third period. It's a tight game, and he elects to get the whistle. I like this decision. It's the right one. Now everyone can get a rest, and coach can get the right personnel out there.
Schen's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. To his teammate! And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Leddy's got it behind his own net. Here's a short pass to Joseph. On the attack along the boards. Takes a shot. They score! Just what the doctor wanted, and we are tied.
Nothing like igniting the flame when you get the equalizer late in the game here, James. It's all about sticking with it. That's exactly what they've done. They haven't been frustrated. They've been patient, and they break through.
And now he tries to get it across to Farabee. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Puts it on net for the point. Absolutely no fear to get in front of the slap shot. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Backman's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. Sends the pass over. Calgary's got the puck against the boards. The Flames will play it against the wall. Inside of the last minute here in this third. And there's another stop. Quick feed to Joseph. Shakes off the coverage. Denies him. And it's a quick pass. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well.
Fox's quick stick lands in the puck here at center. There's a chance in front. A shot. And there's a power play opportunity coming up here. Whistle blown, stopping the play.
Well, the bench doesn't like this call, James. It's untimely to say the least with that one-goal lead. Now, the PK unit, they got to get out there and they got to do a job.
Moves it to Torchenko. Moves the puck. The Blues take it from the side. Moves it to Leddy. And that's intercepted by Kadri. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Quick shot with the stop. Picked up along the boards by Frost. And we got a delayed penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Everyone is on the edge of their seats. An untimely penalty protecting a one-goal lead at the end of the game. The PK unit, they got to be incredible.
St. Louis takes possession.